This fast.
This is Matt Chair.
Chairman. Not too long.
Not for long.
60
no.
minutes.
Yeah, 60 more minutes.
That's if we finish fast.
Should we do it? We'll wait for Ron here now.
She's not coming.
She's good.
I'll call the meeting to order at 8:30 a.m. Welcome. In consideration of others and the business conducted today, please silence your phones. This meeting is being broadcast on Zoom. If you're interested in speaking during the public comment, let me know when public comment opens. Again, this is a public meeting for the community of Glendora. We appreciate and respect your participation here this morning. All right, we'll now conduct a roll call. Everyone is here except for Ronnie. Okay. We'll now do the Pledge of Allegiance to Law. Would you do this?
I pledge to allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Does anyone wish to reorder or add to the agenda? Okay, we'll now open the public comment period.
Oh, we got Crystal on Zoom.
Go ahead, Crystal.
Oh, she's on.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if she wants a public comment.
Oh, okay, good. All right. Well, in that case, I'll close the public comment period. And we are gonna end in 60 minutes. And then I'll invite board reports from each board member.
I don't have anything to report other than what we're gonna be discussing in our event and budget committee, so let's wait for them.
Just for the events for the Chalk Festival, I think we just needed to tweak a little things, especially kind of like towards the end for cleanup and just, you know, little details. But I think overall it was a very successful event. The attendance and everything. I mean, even though like we had like that heat wave and everything else, that was adding to what happened. But like we had great attendance and it was very well received, and all the other merchants were really participating and everything. Just like tweaking the cleanup at the end, but overall, thank you for the support. And I know it was tough after like so many years of not doing it and not having the people who started it or anything, but it's a legacy. I know Elena Phillips and they worked really hard to make this happen, and then to continue that's really great.
Yeah.
So that's for my part, for the Chalk Festival.
I don't have anything to report, but yeah, it was really neat to see the chalk drawings on Glendora Ave, and I was fine if they were there for a long time. I was talking about when they were going to get cleaned up, but yeah, it felt like that was a really good entry back into doing that event.
Yeah.
So.
And having, you know, other merchants participating that they were kind of like not sure if they wanted to do it or not, but like having New America funding and like the Desire jewelry store. That's really good, you know. People are like gradually getting back into it, and hopefully for next year it'll be bigger. So
Yeah.
and the date was perfect, just with Mother's Day and everything, just talking about economic development and everything, just helping, you know, all of us to bring more people to Glendora Village and make it a destination. So
Hopefully next year will be 100 years. One day. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Joe?
Let's see, one thing I just remind everybody this afternoon at 1 is the Gold Line dedication ceremony at the station right down the street here. Trains aren't starting yet, but it's just dedicating the line. So I'm gonna be out there. It starts at 1 o'clock.
Okay, and now we move to special items, our city update from Chantel.
Well, I'm very excited to introduce you guys to Tiffany Chu. She's our new Economic Development Manager, and we're super excited for the work that we will have ahead. She has about 12 plus years in economic development, so we're super excited about that. Also to 147 North Glendora, I just want to remind you guys that they are going to get a parklet. It's probably going to be at the end of June or July, depending on how fast the construction is going.
That's the
inside.
Tex-Mex
Yes,
place?
yes.
What's it gonna be called?
It's going to be Mama Canolas, something like that. And then also during that time, possible sidewalk and like a small part of the street might be closed, but I will keep you guys updated. And then on May 27th, the city adopted the resolution to collect and levy the assessments. And we're officially launching our open rewards program. So this is a city initiative, a city-sponsored initiative. Customers will receive 5% cash back on their purchases at retailers or restaurants. And for businesses, there's nothing that you guys need to do. There's no training, there's no software. It's just business as usual. And then the rewards that are earned by customers are funded by the city. So the only thing we ask is, we have flyers and posting your business. The only thing we ask is just, tell your customers, tell your friends. If you can post a flyer in your store, we would truly appreciate it.
Does this work at a business like mine that's service-based, or is it just retail?
At this time, it's just retail or restaurants.
Is this like a check-in? Do you have to like check in at a kiosk of some kind or?
No, so it's an app. So so the customers would download the app
Uh-huh.
and they could leave their credit card. They don't have to. But when they purchase for instance, let's say they go to Classic Coffee and they purchase a coffee, they'll get a receipt. They'll ask for a receipt. They can take a picture of the receipt, upload the receipt, and it'll start to earn rewards.
So it just has to be Glendora business.
Yes, just in Glendora.
Cool.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Is there any update on the Nelsons? Thing,
Shopping center.
blocking of the Nelson, where they're blocking off the sidewalk and. the
Yeah.
parking? I get it, I've been getting more questions.
Yeah, so the city's working with the property owner to make some improvements onto the facade. There was some facade that was potentially going to fall onto the sidewalk. So it's more of a safety piece that the city's working with the property owner to make some changes and fix up the facade so that it's safe to walk on that side of the sidewalk. So we're working with them. We'll let you know, Joe, when we get to a final completion of the project.
With that, I also wanted to ask you, next door of like the dry cleaners, when the rains happen and all that, their awning collapsed. And then it has been like that open, just like ever since, like May. No, it was in February, back in February, and still the hole is still there and everything, and it's really dangerous because that could, at any minute, it could just collapse again. So is the city doing anything about that?
We can look into that and see
I would
what's
appreciate that.
going on. Yeah.
Can you remind me if there's trash or if there's a problem or if there's a mess in like one of the Meta areas or the bus plaza after hours, who do we call or contact about that?
Well, we've been contacting public works, just depending on the issue.
Is there a phone number? Is there a place to find that?
I don't think there is like a hotline or anything. I just emailed the director.
We were downtown
We should. probably.
last night and someone had thrown up in one of the Meta areas.
Oh.
And I was like curious, who would you reach out to about that?
Even online, they have I believe it's under the services, you can create a ticket and explain where
Yeah.
and what, and it'll
Okay.
go to Public Works.
Got it, okay.
Who typically cleans that area?
It's usually, they have a volunteer that comes out, and I'm not sure how often they come out to clean it. But I think it's just a couple times a week. Do you, by chance, you don't know?
Well, the person that's cleaning the benches and stuff,
Yeah.
usually, like Wednesdays,
Mhm.
Tuesdays or Wednesdays, they come and dust the benches and pick up stuff, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's not every day. Okay. Well, we can put that in. I'll share that. I know what you're talking about, that report as well, the report from,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll share that with you.
And then is there a specific number, now with the kids out of school and everything that's happening? We had a big problem on, Bennett and Glendora Avenue. The kids now, some of them are in scooters, but others are in, like literally those are mini bikes.
Mhm.
And, one of them almost got run over by a car. It was really bad. I called 911 and everything, but I know like nothing happened, like there was not a accident per se. But, who do we call, like, in that regard, like?
You would call probably code enforcement.
Okay.
What was happening?
Non-emergency.
So
Consider
now
non-emergency.
it's getting worse and worse and worse because like, I mean, I know there's some signs out there that they are not supposed to be on their bikes on the,
Right.
well, by the sidewalk or anything. But now it's almost like a race every single day.
Mhm.
And it's getting worse and there's no enforcement. And I mean, I cannot go after them. I do. But like, I don't think that's, I don't even want to be liable for that, to be
Right.
honest.
Yeah.
Because I talk to them and everything, but I don't want a parent to come back to me and say something. I've been very respectful, but literally, this kid almost got run over. And
Yeah.
I talked to him, and I told him, and he was very polite. He turned around, yes, I will do that and everything. 2 seconds later,
Yeah.
and then I did call 911, the police came out and everything, but I know like those resources are for obviously emergencies, but I mean, this is really something about to happen and all of us were witnesses of that. I mean, I think there's enough pictures out there, enough people, merchants trying to address this issue, but nothing has been done. Is there anything that we could do? Like more like some sort of a report or something else that we could ask for help? Because I know the auxiliary has been very helpful, they've been amazing. But it's just, when it happens, they are not there. What can we do?
And I think it's a question of how much education you want to put out there in terms of reminding people about what to do and not to do in the downtown, particularly on the sidewalk.
We talked about, when Frank was here, talked about putting,
Mhm.
Okay, right?
A-frame placards at points along,
Mhm.
and, but it's also, that would physically block them to a certain degree. But I think you would have to have somebody from the police department out, like actually citing people in order for it to stop.
Well, and that's what, at the last council meeting, there were public comments about it, that, exactly what you said, people get on the sidewalks, like running people down and stuff like that. PD's aware, PD's trying to do something about it. Unfortunately, there are laws hindering them for doing too much, or something like that. It wasn't really clear what was said, so, where it's not really illegal to ride a bike on the sidewalk.
But a motorcycle?
Well, I know I always thought the same thing, those are pretty much motorcycles, but you don't have to have a driver's license. You know?
Yeah.
No,
So,
this
yeah.
was a motorcycle,
A
not a
dirt
bike.
bike, a dirt
It
bike.
was not a bike.
Oh, yeah, there were little
There
mini
was a
bikes. Yeah,
motorcycle,
that's
it
right,
was a
yeah.
motorcycle.
Yeah, so.
And it was a kid, it was not, I mean,
I mean, I know whenever it comes, things like this come up, PD just says, keep calling them. But not 911, the non-emergency.
Right.
No, the
non-emergency
non-emergency,
number.
Yeah.
You just keep calling them and at some point,
Thank you.
And
Yeah, it's a recurring issue, I think, across all communities.
Thanks, Chantel. Welcome to.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
Who was in the role before you?
Valerie.
Oh, it was Valerie's role? Okay. All right. Is Megan on?
Megan's not, but Louise is.
Okay. Louise will bring you on to report on social media.
Good morning, everybody, and happy June. I'm not going to go into details, but we finally broke 8,000 followers. I hosted a giveaway just to push us over that with Revved Up, and the winner would get a $25 gift card to Revved Up. Let's see. May was a pretty high engagement month considering the chalk walk, and so we tried to populate and try to find as many chalk walk material that we've had in the past. And, each time we've posted that, there was excitement around that. And I think that definitely helped with the chalk artists to sign up. And so, overall, in May alone, we had over 162,000. We reached 162,000 people on Instagram. So that's one of our highest in terms of like on average per month from May compared to last year. So that's great. I got a bunch of inquiries for the Google form that I put out for the bid. And so all of those posts are going to be scheduled throughout the month. Thank you so much for whoever, for those who, filled out that form. I know that Southland filled it out, I believe Hilltop. And then thank you so much to all the bid members like Pure Soul and Village Eatery and Ronnie for being super communicative with their specials, especially Dillel also. So just calling out some best practices. And then we definitely hit a really good highlight with our Friday night's Twilight announcement. That did fairly well compared to most, and that's pinned at the top, with that one's pinned at the top. If you'll notice on our Instagram, and then, we'll keep adding that. We'll keep adding those posts as we go, through the summer. And then obviously we'll update the Facebook page and the website with a new confirmed artist going forward. So Megan is not here, but she definitely sent me some new photos to work with. I don't know if that was part of, the photographer, if you were able to secure that, but we got some great photos from Megan's photographer, and those will be scheduled as well.
Who did the artwork for Friday Night Lights?
I did.
Cool, great job.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you, Luis, are you still doing the Claremont Village marketing for them?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Is yours that video that's out there that like have like the highlights of like different spots in Claremont, like I think it was like 3 days ago? Is that something that you did?
No, a guest did it. So we just reshared what they did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thank
I don't create videos like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I do as an additional service, but not like, it's not part of my,
Your contract with them or anything?
yeah.
Is that something that we're aiming to do, like now that we're gonna have the photographer and the videographer and all that? Is that kind of like the trend? That's where we're going?
I think that was what the additional content creation arm was for, from what I recall. Yeah.
Thanks, Louise.
Mhm.
All right. Review of results of the bid advisory board vote and approval by city council. Mr. Joe.
Okay. Well, as we know, last month, had interviews of potential candidates for the bid advisory board positions. The ballots were sent out, and the full report's in your packet. Sent out 196 emails, 61.5% open rate, 10% click rate. So it's pretty much like an election, federal election. It was sent out twice. It did a resend to unopened emails. And then out of all the opens, we had 24 people start the ballot, and 13 people do it. So, and then as you see here on the bottom, how the votes ranked. Now, just wanted to note, there were three votes that were eliminated. Didn't change the numbers because one voted twice, one was just an anonymous voted for all three people, and one was voted a non-bid member voted. So just to make the numbers accurate, they were removed, but it didn't change the outcome. So basically, it was very close. I mean, it wasn't this landslide, record or result. So, but Callan and Crystal, we got the top votes. Be the next, take office 1 and office 4, which technically each office is numbered. And then on May 27th at the council meeting, when they approved the bid, when council approved the bid assessments, they also rolled this into the boards and commissions report, which technically with the bylaws, they really don't have to approve bid board members now, but it was put in since it still is a commission of the city and stuff. So yeah, so those are the results. And if there's any questions, please let me know. And then also as a reminder, the term starts July 1st, but we'll be dark. So the first meeting in August, we'll give them the oath and take chair, vice chair, and all that kind of stuff.
Thanks, Joe. Okay. Time for recognition of the envelope.
Yeah. Do you want me to do it or you want to do it? Well, actually, we have certificates.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't think this has ever been done.
Never been done.
I don't think anyone's ever been given a bid by the board retiring.
Well,
Who wants to present? You want to do it? You can present the well.
I'll take pictures.
Yeah, we'll take pictures, we'll put it on
Oh my
social
gosh, now
media.
don't take my picture.
Well,
Thank you.
this is for you, all of your hard work and service. We are so thankful for everything
Can I
that you
stand?
do.
Thank you.
You're really good.
I can't make supervision. Well, you're
Oh, it's them.
Okay, ready?
well, let's do one picture.
Oh, okay.
I want my
Yeah.
plaque.
We have to customize the things for it. There you go.
Okay, ready, I'm gonna do it before, okay, ready, 1, 2, 3. Okay, great.
Thank you for doing that.
Post it, please.
That was a heartfelt presentation.
My little weightlifting here.
Wow. Thank you.
Personalized.
Yeah.
That's all right.
My personalized
These people are a little
We
fitter.
talked about getting like the gumdrop tree trophies, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So
Yeah.
let's customize it.
Yeah, for next time, we're gonna have
Thank you.
a gumdrop tree statuette.
So like, so anybody can 3D print those. So we can-
I'll just say thank you guys for having me on the board the last 6 years. It's been a joy. To serve alongside of you. My highlight has probably been doing the wine walk every year, the last 3 years. It's been a really fun challenge. And, cool to see something come to fruition that I feel like I had a role in. Hope you guys continue this. Like I am still a business owner in downtown, so I'm very thankful for the work you guys will continue to do. I think it's really important.
We'll expect to see you here in the gallery.
Yeah.
Over there yelling at
I'll be the
the- Should be the head.
I'll be the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I want to thank you guys also for the support. This has not been easy. It's been over 10 years of being part of the bid. So I've seen it like start like really small and start growing into what it is. I know most people have like larger expectations for it, me included, but I think it has been like a really steady pace, and we have accomplished a lot in these years. We didn't have marketing before, we didn't have Luis, we didn't have the whole team with the marketing and the committees and everything. Things came and go, and people have been really influential, and like I really want to recognize Gary Andrews. He was the one who brought me into this project, and I think like his legacy continues as long as so many other people like Elena Phillips. You know, she started the Chalk Festival, and it's just really great to continue this. You're not getting rid of me. I'm gonna still be part of the committee. And I really want to continue to this legacy that Gary Andrews started many, many years ago. And I just hope that the whole bit doesn't disappear. We need to be part of this. We need to bring more people into Glendora Village, help and assist and support and give some tools to the other merchants that are not, you know, out there yet. But they've seen little by little that changes have happened. There's been progress. There's still a lot to do. I still want to see a farmer's market. So, but I really want to thank also the council members for their support through all these many years. They have been there for us, and I think like Kathy was saying earlier, you know, having that small vibe with like the homecoming parade to our stroll and all the events here down, it's really very important. And now that we're doing the twilight, hopefully that will, you know, keep growing and keep bringing more people to our beautiful downtown and more merchants, because there's still like vacancies there. So hopefully we can have that too. And the beautification of it, being safe, and then also having, you know, the resources to be able to support what we all want to. So thank you again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And it's not goodbye. I'll be here, I promise. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to get rid of you. No.
All right, we'll move to the consent calendar. Need to affirm the minutes from last meeting and go over the bid expenditures for 24-25.
I'll move to approve the minutes from last meeting.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
4-0. All right, bid advisory board bid expenditures. Do we need to do that one as well?
It's all in the.
All in one.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay, unless you have questions about it.
No.
You know, the expenditure.
New business, none. Old business. Event and budget committee report. Delel and Kathy.
So right now, the basic, the next event is like the Twilight, which we're launching now, and then we just want everybody to support it, be part of it, and like we said earlier, if you see something, say something, and then let's just make it better and brighter for everybody. Chalk Festival was a success, and then we're looking forward to, I mean, it's literally half year, so we're heading towards the stroll, so hopefully that'll be a big event too.
Wow.
I know.
We
It's
can't
gonna-
talk about the story.
I'm talking about the stroll, it's June, it's Christmas in June.
Yeah, I guess it's almost.
It's my last meeting, I need to talk about everything.
Yeah.
No, you'd be here there.
Yeah, I will. All right, I don't know if you have.
I know, I'm having a brain fart. Oh, yeah, the Friday night trials are starting in June. It's
Tomorrow?
June now, yeah, tomorrow, 6 p.m. My Pet Rocks, I'm not sure if it's plural or not, come out and support our band and enjoy our Friday night, our hot summer nights in Glendora.
And that's in the bus plaza.
That's in the bus plaza, yeah.
So they just set up bus plaza
And
and
it put
play.
new lights up, that looks nice,
Yeah.
so.
Do people come and like sit at the tables and listen and stuff?
Yeah. I have a question though, like there's a, sometimes on a Friday night, there's like a food truck right in front of Coco Vino. Do you know anything about that?
Well, Cocovino does, they do wine events
On
on
Friday
Friday
nights.
nights.
But then now they have a food truck outside.
It may be that they've invited the food truck to come and serve food for their wine.
Yeah, is there anything that we can do like to make it bigger, like for the Twilight?
Yeah, we could talk to them,
Okay.
I don't know. I
For the
don't-
next
I
meeting?
I haven't seen the food truck, so
I haven't
we can
either.
ask them.
Okay.
I mean, there should be more than just the new, anyways, but yeah, I can check into it.
Right,
Can I ask one question? I'll ask both, the same question of both. That meeting, for this committee meeting, that day and time still good for everybody?
Does it? Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, the second Tuesday. The next one. We're on the.
And also just to confirm that those are meetings that where we have 2 bid members. We're limited to 2 bid members, but then anybody else can attend, right? So, okay, cool.
And we have them in the chamber at 9 o'clock in the morning, second Tuesday, events,
In person and on Zoom.
Yeah, if you want to come out there.
And that dovetails into marketing beautification. We talked a little bit more about photography. We are going to move ahead with Ronnie's photographer, social media sort of content person for the Friday Night Twilights. Have you officially made contact with
I don't
them?
have their information. I never gave it to them. I know she was talking with Megan. But I haven't received anything from her.
Okay, well, let's see if we can get all of that synced up so that we can have her come out and start photographing in front of us. And then we also talked about, again, doing more general downtown photography, and that's kind of on me to start putting together a shot list and a mood board and all of that, so we can give that to the photographer for that more general downtown photography. We talked a little bit about farmers market, but that is something that I think we will want to bring back to the event committee. But I think that the idea is potentially to start a little bit smaller. And now that we've seen what it's like to have booths in the bus plaza or for the Mother's Day event, to be able to put something together, and we'll have to wait for Cal to get here. But maybe use some of her contacts to bring in like just a select group of local farmers and some other people from Glendora to kind of do that a little bit more on a broader point to expenditure for actual service. So just try to get it going, and I think that will hopefully get that yeah, I think that's it.
And with that, we were able to contact the owner of the lot, on Bennett,
Yes.
and that can be used weekly even. The fee would be $800 for the usage each week. So it's better than the 2,600 to close the street, but it gives more space, and they would clean it too. That 800, it was 6 and 8, gonna be 8 to clean it. So.
And that's actually my landlord.
yeah,
Yeah, so Steve is the manager of the building and the lot. And then the actual landlord is they live. We don't ever see that. But I have a connection with them. So a couple of options.
That's a great spot,
Mhm, mhm,
and parking and everything too, so.
mhm. Yeah, I think that just becomes a question of whether or not it's central enough in the village to have traffic kind of. But my guess is that a lot of people would come and walk
Yeah,
and all of that anyway.
We could always
Yeah.
start there,
You can always start there, yeah.
and expand.
Yeah.
Just get it going.
Just to get. Cool.
See, there was one, we needed to do a vote on the first one and then do just the receiving.
Oh, okay. Can we do both at the same time? Was that?
Yeah, maybe separate.
Okay.
Well, move to receive and file the event report.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And then marketing and beautification, was that what
Yeah.
you just did? Okay.
I make a motion to receive and file marketing and beautification report.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, moving on to closing comments. Anyone have any closing comments?
Congratulations, Chris, for
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll be dark July 1st, but we'll talk between set everything up. So your first official meeting will be in August.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, sorry to see you guys go, but are they gonna be here for the August meeting as well?
Yeah.
Like,
Who?
yeah,
Go on that?
to,
No.
for the votes? No,
For the votes.
for the new board vote or the new chairman vote?
After today, they are done.
We're retired.
Man,
See,
okay,
they got
Matt.
their certificates, but
I mean, I'm not sorry.
they'll be on the golf course in 20 minutes.
Okay. So.
They
sorry
can
to
still
see
be
you guys
here.
go.
Yeah, you have to be over on that side of the league.
All right.
Wow, this is it. That's it. You are no longer on the bid.
Oh, man.
He's
Wow,
still
how
on
does
the
it feel?
bid.
I
he's
mean,
just
you're
not
in
on
the,
board.
yeah, you're not on the board.
My shackles are gone.
How does it feel?
Yeah, I feel unchained.
Thursday's actually.
There's, please, eat some refreshment. We got it for you.
Oh, thank you.
The health guy,
Yeah.
eat all the. Sorry, I didn't listen.
Congratulations on your new position.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Big shoes to fill.
Yeah, yes, but you'll see me walking around the downtown. So,
Okay.
so yeah, I'll be popping in to say hello. And don't be shy to pop out and say hello too.
Valerie always said yes, no
Yeah.
matter what we asked for. Just-
Hey.